I'm Lou Ann Hunt, and we're back with another great edition of Lynchburg 360. You've probably heard of these little free libraries, which are just places where you can drop off unwanted books and pick up something new to read, all free of charge. Not long ago, someone had the idea of using that same concept to help feed the hungry. And now Lynchburg has its very first Little Free Pantry, and more may be on the way.
Probably 6 months ago, I saw Tracy post something on the Daily Bread Facebook page with, I think at the time it was called a blessing box or a Little Free Pantry, and I thought, oh, how neat. I didn't think much of it. She had asked, like, does anyone know how to make this? And I think a few people had responded, but it turned out it wasn't until we went to the Poverty and Progress meeting that I realized no one had made one yet. And so we saw a need, and I knew that she was a willing kind of participant and host. So we went for it. I was blown away by how many people in the community are taking part in feeding other people in the community. But one of the biggest challenges was it seems like the resources are there, but not everyone can get to. Transportation was the biggest issue, getting to the food that's available and having the time to do so. And it just clicked with me that this is something that you can do on your own time. It's 24 hours a day, it's 7 days a week. And I knew that Tracy was kind of willing and able to supervise and host and kind of be the guinea pig to see if this was something that would work in Lynchburg.
This has been a dream of ours for a couple of years. We finally found the women to do the job. I know that people come to Daily Bread after hours. Folks who are new to town or just hit on hard times, they're not as aware that our main meal is a free hot lunch. And so it's wonderful to be able to have food here all the time. Anytime that someone is in need, they can come down and find something good to eat. So it's been a tremendous addition and a dream for us for a while.
Elise at Vector Space is up the street, and I knew that if I brought it to her, she'd be able to build it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's build it. We had just worked with someone to build a little free library a couple weeks beforehand, so the plans were really pretty similar. We looked at little free library plans. We looked around on the internet at other pantries to see, sort of there's lots of different tips and tricks and, all of that. But yeah, we had all the tools. We got a sheet of plywood, and yeah, we built it. We had I think it took about 4 meetings to build the pantry, and we had 3 to 4 women at each meeting, and they would sort of cycle through. There was lots of people that wanted to be involved. So some were repeats, but we got a couple of new faces too. The first day was a lot of cutting, getting all the cuts made, and then we started assembling the second day. So each group had sort of a different task. So the first task learned, the table saw and the miter saw and some cutting, and the second group was assembling, so using, wood glue and screws and drills and all that. And then we started painting, and then we did the roofing and built the post, and it just sort of evolved as we went.
It's a fabulous idea. We borrowed from the Midwest. It's very easy and empowering for anyone who participates. So I'd love to have them all over town.
We were thrilled that they thought of us and came to us because it's the kind of thing that we love to do. We love to build. We are a community makerspace. We want to be here for the community and serve their needs. So yeah, it was great. It was a great partnership. And the plans are online. It's all free. We wrote a blog post about it. So if you're, curious about the process, you can find that on our blog. And then, yeah, we're talking now about building more. We've had a lot of groups interested in building, or more people that want to stock it than are already contributing. So yeah, I think that there's room for growth too.
We were at a meeting the other night, and someone said you get experience by doing something. You don't get the experience you need until after you're done. So we're just trying to listen. We had some ideas about what we thought people wanted in the pantry, and we've just been talking to shoppers and the customers and asking, what do you want? So it's a learning process, and as long as we keep our ears open, I think we'll provide. At least we're putting something out there, but I would like to provide what people actually need and want, and not provide just to provide. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it's exciting for Lynchburg. I think the problem of food insecurity in Lynchburg is huge. I think this is just a Band-Aid, but there are people that want to be involved at this level, and I'm a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids, so I can put the stuff in my minivan, and it's easy for me to get to the grocery store. That's something I do already, and getting down here and dropping it off takes me 5 minutes. So it's sort of a very easy inroad for people who want to be involved.
Non-perishable is preferred, particularly, the weather in Virginia is always unpredictable. But things like pastas and a jar of spaghetti sauce will last forever. But honestly, from what we've seen, probably 20 to 40 items are taken every day. And so stuff doesn't sit long. So we do have some flexibility in that. But we also love to see bars of soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, hygiene items for the ladies. If people are willing to donate things with meat in them, that's a real need. Those are the most expensive items in the grocery store and what you can also turn into dinner. So cans of tuna, cans of chicken, or the pouches, nice hearty soups are very welcome. But really, we'll take anything. We just want to make sure there's food here.
We are speaking to some other folks in the community that provide food. We know where the food deserts are, and we have several folks that are willing to build. So now we're just trying to hook up the host sites with the people who want to build and someone who wants to kind of be a captain or a volunteer to be in charge of making sure it stays stocked. And ideally, we'd get to some places that don't have food pantries available so that we're really meeting a 24/7 need. But that will kind of come in the future as we grow and develop.
When it comes to good nutrition, nothing beats a beet. And to encourage people to eat more beets, the Lynchburg Community Market has been trying to educate everyone, kids and adults, about how beets can be an important part of a more healthy diet.
Yeah. Whoa. We got the beets, we got the greens, vitamin A, vitamin C.
The We Got the Beet campaign is a wellness and nutrition program for youth and adults that happen on Wednesdays and Saturdays down here at the market. It is a grant through the Virginia Department of Health. We were able to do this, as well as Virginia Cooperative Extension and City of Lynchburg. So it's all three entities together.
We got the fruit, taste so sweet, something healthy, but wait, you get the munchies.
So this is part of our We Got the Beet program. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of kids here enjoying it. I have a friend right here. What did you do today? Did you try salsa? Yeah, they tried salsa. So what it is with the We Got the Beet program, it is a campaign where they do a different activity every week that's aimed at helping them learn a little bit more about wellness and eating well. So today they learned how to make salsa. Last week they made bags. They made reusable market bags. They've also done movement where they've done dancing. So really we're just aiming at trying to help kids and adults learn how to live better through having healthier lifestyles and eating fresh local food.
We got the beets, we got the beets, we got the beets, yeah, we got the beets, wow, we got the beets, yeah, we got the beets, yeah, something healthy, but wait, you get the munchies.
Well, we're going to talk about what sugar does to your body, what sugar does to your teeth, some alternatives to sugar-sweetened drinks, how much water they should drink a day, and why water is important for you.
We don't need to eat the fast food. The grease is bad for us, and have you run into the bathroom with the bubble guts instead of a burger. Have a salad full of lettuce, local grown chicken, croutons, and carrots.
They get something called a beet book that they get to keep at the end. So everything they do each week is recorded in the beet book, and at the end they get to take that home.
Those are full of vitamin A, B, and vitamin D. Make sure you check the ingredients, need that gluten-free.
So today we have lots of happy campers. They've come from the neighborhood center camp, so Yoder Center, Diamond Hill, also the YMCA camps. They're all coming down, and one of the great things is they are learning about eating fresh local food.
We don't need no soda, high fructose in the cola. Now we staying hydrated with a cup of lemon water, yeah.
And telling them is one thing, but actually sharing the experience with them makes an impact, and we make it fun.
We got the beets, we got the greens, vitamin A, vitamin C. We got the fruit, taste so sweet, something healthy, but wait, you get the munchies.
All of our programs through Virginia Cooperative Extension are free.
We got the beets, we got the beets.
The big thing they need to know, it's free.
We got the beets.
They are participating in movement. Every single week we have our what's called the 2-bite challenge.
Wow, we got the beets.
So each week we focus on a different fruit or vegetable.
Yeah, we got the beets.
So today we have the tomato and the tomato salsa out. They have to not try 1 but 2 bites. So that way that kind of exposes them to new foods and gets them to try new things.
Yeah, something healthy. But where you get the budgies? Sweets once every day. Can't lie, that's okay. But too much sugar in your teeth will start to decay. Then they start falling out. To keep the pearly whites, vegetables like broccoli make your smile extra bright.
We've had a partnership with the market for about 3 years now, and every year it just gets bigger and better.
Living a healthy life first starts with the appetite. Eat natural foods and then you move at the speed of light. Yeah, we got the beets, the fruits, you know they sweet. At the Lynchburg Community Market, come get something to eat. Oh.
And if they come 2 out of 3 weeks on a Wednesday or a Saturday, they get this cool thing called the Beet Box that's behind me.
We got the beets, we got the greens, vitamin A, vitamin C. We got the fruits, taste so sweet, something healthy for when we get to my G.
So today in the Beet Box is everything the kids will need to make salsa fresco, which would be tomatoes, onion, garlic, pepper, and the recipe.
We got the beets.
We got the beets.
Yeah, we got the beets.
Yeah, we got the beets.
Wow, we got the beets.
Yeah, we got the beets.
Yeah, something healthy for when you get to my G's.
But we really wanted to make these experiences that would be fun for them so that the kids and the adults will be learning while it didn't necessarily feel like learning. So that's why we tried to come at this from a very fun, from a fun angle, having our Beet mascot here with us. The Beet has its own song. The Beet has its own video.
Shout out to we got the beets. Shout out to we got the beets. We got the beets. Yeah, we got the beets. Whoa, we got the beets. Yeah, we got the beets. We got the beets. We got the beets. We got the beets. Oh, we got the beets. Yeah, we got the beets. We got the beets. We got the beets. Oh, we got the beets. Yeah, we got the.
With temperatures in the 90s most of the summer, gardeners have been having a tough time keeping their plants hydrated. In the last of our series on gardening tips, the folks from the local extension service have some suggestions for keeping everything nice and green.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Cam, Extension Agent for 4-H and Agriculture and Natural Resources for Virginia Cooperative Extension located here in the city of Lynchburg. We're at the dig site, the Davis Instructional Gardens at Humankind, maintained by the Hill City Master Gardener Association. Today, we're going to give you some tips on rain barrels. Rain barrels collect rainwater. They harvest it off of different structures that you have around your house or your house itself. It could be a garage, it could be a shed. And this rainwater is for use during dry months of the summer where it's really hot and we're not getting as much rain. And this rain barrel is used to supplement water that you would normally need for your garden. While the prices of city water and sometimes drought takes a place, many homeowners are turning to harvesting rainwater to save money and to protect this natural resource of water. Homeowners in the city of Lynchburg, if you have a rain barrel or want to install one, you can receive a stormwater tax credit. If you put one in, it would be wise to contact the city stormwater department. A little fun fact about rainwater harvesting: 1 inch of rain on a 1,000 square foot roof, that equals 600 gallons. So just think of how much water that you can use, or how many times you can use that water for 600 gallons. How did you do that? Well, just go in and measure the square footage of your roof or your house, and then multiply that by the amount of rain in inches. And then you can multiply that again by 0.623, and that's how much water you're going to get in your rain barrel to use on your flowers or your garden. The basic setup of a rain barrel is just to hook up your downspout, cut it a little shorter, put an elbow, and the water flows from the roof into the gutter, down the downspout, and lands into one of your rain barrels. Sometimes, if you want to collect more water, you can daisy chain the rain barrels together. You want to have them elevated so that the pressure and gravity and makes the water come out much easier. Contact us at the Extension office at 434-455-3740 and we'll get you signed up for a class, or we'll put you in touch with someone who does do the classes, like our city's stormwater department and Parks and Recreation.
That'll do it for this month's Lynchburg 360. They're working on a new master plan for the downtown area, and there's going to be several public meetings in August where residents can come and talk about what's important to them. Keep an eye on the city's website for dates and locations. In the meantime, don't forget to take some time to sit back and enjoy the view.